Okie dokie. Great. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alicia Bukowski. I am your meditation and healing host and guide. Today we will be working on clearing the mouth and teeth. And without further wait, let's get started. The energies are going to start coming in now. We're going to work through I'll tell you what we're going to do over the next hour. We're going to work on releasing the muscles and masseters, the kind of fascia and tension patterns in the face. We will burn out the hostile bacteria in your mouth, but you may feel it in other parts of your body. Then we'll go through and actually work on the teeth, the different quadrants of the teeth. We'll do some cellular memory and genetic clearing around the whole mouth, the bones, the jaw, the jaws themselves, any kind of distortions, tension, and so on. And we'll get into deeper detail. So if you're new, welcome. To get started, just take a few deep breaths, like you want to oxygenate your brain just a few times and relax. You know, if you'd like to lie down, you can. If you'd like to sit back, you can. If you'd like to be in a yoga position, you can. If you're familiar with these Saturday healings, you might just go into a really deep, restful state. And in about 45 minutes to an hour, I will bring you back into the present. And for those of you that are new, you're just welcome to sit back and listen. If you're very sensitive, you may feel energies coming in, but if you don't feel energies, it's fine. You're still getting the healing. And because we are working on the mouth and teeth, you may feel these sensations and maybe more saliva or your tongue. I'll walk you through it. So you may feel that. Otherwise, because your teeth are connected to organs and vertebrae and, you know, all parts of your body, everything's interconnected. You feel sensations in, you know, different organs, etc. Okay, so the energies are coming in. Let's relax. Connect to the group field. Everybody's connecting with the heart, with the navel. All the structures are in. We're all in one beautiful kind of spherical group field. And we're setting the intention to welcome healing from our guides and different energies and frequencies to help heal and decondition the mouth and teeth. The energies are coming in. Some of you may already feel and hear a little bit of buzzing in your ears. You may feel buzzing and tension in your mouth. What we're doing now is we are releasing the tension patterns in your face and in your jaws and the masseter muscles. We're going to spend a few releasing that, and then we'll go into burning out parasites next. So for now, just welcome the energies. You may feel a little bit of tension. Energies are coming in. We're deconditioning the tension patterns in the fascia, the muscles, any trigger points, specifically the masseters. We want to loosen everything up. And feel free to, you know, yawn, jaw, help adjust your bite. Do a little bit of facial yoga throughout the hour. Remember, you have the volume on the sensation. If it becomes a little too much for you, just turn the volume down. Right now, we're about a 3 out of 10. Those of you that are more sensory may feel this a little bit more. Some of you may have some memory, possible traumas, dental situations, things that happen in childhood, things that you may not even remember happening. So you may have little visuals or pictures coming through. You may have emotions arise. That's fantastic. We like emotions to arise and clear out as they're passing through. Those of you that are just joining, we are releasing the tension patterns in the masseters, in the tissues and fascia of the mouth. Might be around the lips for some of you, might be more in the masseters, might be even in the neck for some of you. It's going to be different for everybody. There are tension patterns being released in my tongue right now. Might be the same for some of you. Your tongue may feel kind of thick. Just welcome the energies. We're releasing some of the tension patterns in your jaw. Wherever you hold tension, let's release that. It'll help with the rest of the healing. Lots of emotions are held and stored in the mouth, around the lips, around the jaws, in the teeth. Let's also clear out some of that cellular memory that's sitting in these tissues. We're working with divine source energies and we're calling in some pure dimensional magic to help speed up the transformation, allow us to accept the healing. So as the fascia tension pattern release continues, let's call in some divine fire and start clearing out the bacteria. Wherever needed in your system, the bacteria that is showing up as problematic in your mouth. The pathogens, viruses, and bacteria doesn't necessarily have to live in your mouth. It could be in any other organ. Some of you may feel this in your heart. Some of you may feel this in your gut. But we're cleaning out with divine fire the pathogens, bacteria, whatever's ready to go. So the fire may feel very cold to some of you, and it may feel very hot to some of you. It may build up some saliva in your mouth. That's okay. You may feel stimulation along your spine, definitely around your ears. They're very close to your jaws and mouth, so you'll feel a little tingling, maybe hear a little bit of buzzing. Try to keep your own mouth just kind of loose and easy throughout the duration of the healing. Right now, we're calling in divine fire. Work on any bacteria that's sitting in the roots, any bacteria that's causing any kind of gum issues, gum disease. Any bacteria causing bad smells, bacteria causing decay in the teeth and the gums between the teeth. The coating of the tongue is covered in different bacteria. Let's use fire to burn that out now, please. Let's turn up the volume to about a 5. You can turn it up higher if you'd like. If you're just joining us, just with your intention, open mind, open heart, please join the group field. We're connected through the navel and through our hearts, individually and collectively. We're working with divine fire to clear out tissues, gums, roots, teeth, any periodontal, gingivitis, any kind of bacteria and pathogens belonging to this whole mouth contamination. For some of you, this is like latent bacteria, latent pathogens. You need to drink some water, that's fine. You may need a bit more, or you may need to spit. Any hostile bacteria or viruses sitting along the nerves that are negatively impacting your mouth. Let's burn that out now. As the fire's coming in, it's all over your system. Let's open the pathways, the cellular, physical, and energetic pathways to allow for detoxification to happen. A lot of big detox pathways through the saliva, through the palms of your hands. You may feel it tingling on the balls of your feet, on the soles of your feet. Let's open up all the detox pathways. So you can start releasing this waste, however necessary. Wherever it originates, it may not originate in the mouth, it may originate in different organs, along your spine. You may feel it in your ears. You may feel it like in the back of your teeth, like deep, deep in your teeth, where your wisdom teeth are or were. Some of you may feel it in your aortic valve in your heart. Ladies, it may make your left arm kind of limp. Any viruses that we can exterminate, avian, bovine, different ones. Any of these parasitic things that we can burn up. It's different for everybody. A lot of this bacteria that sits in the mouth can cause heart disease, clogged arteries, even put you at high risk for stroke, tooth loss. So we're calling in divine fire, multidimensional magic. It's just swirling all about wherever it needs in your mouth, wherever in your organs, wherever the pathogens are. And it could cause respiratory disease, your oral health. It can cause severe gum disease, angina, brain abscesses, lots of other inflammation, can enlarge your blood vessels, affect your esophagus, your windpipe, your thymus, your thyroid, all your connective tissues, cause jaw infections, real infections in the face, nasty sepsis. We're burning all that out. Just a couple more minutes, please. And I breathe a little bit funny just to stay present and just to move energy for the whole field. Helps me stay focused. You do not need to breathe like I do. Those detox pathways are opened. You may be feeling lymph moving throughout your system. All kinds of waste is being released. So these clogged up, blocked up pathways, we're asking them to be cleared out. Blockages to be cleared out. Various waste, lymph, all different reasons and causes for cellular pathways to be clogged up, energetic pathways to be clogged up. It could be trauma, be things that are known or unknown. So we're opening up all detoxification pathways, all in an effort to help clear out the mouth. This may flare up some candida in some of you. It may make you foam a little bit. It'll pass. You just dry out your mouth for a little bit as well. Ask your guides to help you see what they're doing, to help show you, to help you feel in your body what's happening. As the fire is working, let's also ask to unhook any parasitic pathogen influence connected to us, and however we're connected to it. All different pathogens, things we don't need anymore. Anything hurting our health, specifically our oral health, mouth health. Anything from other dimensions, other realms, be mostly pathogens, maybe viruses, anywhere where you're hooked in with the mouth to different emotions like fear, confusion, survival, any kind of anger sits in the jaws and the lips, it kind of insanity, impatience, all of those hold realms are held in realms. Let's unhook from that, please. Definitely feeling tingling in the mouth. Let's release any curses, any hexes, any matrices, grids, programs, any negative patterns that are ready to be released now. Let's break that down and unhook from that now. Anything that's causing a recycling of different traumas, of defects, genetics, any defects in the mouth, any facial disfiguration, lisping, stuttering, cleft palate, any defects caused in the womb, any defects caused prior to birth, any past life defects, any asymmetries, facial asymmetries, lip asymmetries, the jaws, the bite, any asymmetries caused by malnourishment. Let's energetically clear that out, please. Release the negative patterns, release the cellular memory, whatever's ready to be released, specific for you. Any issues with dental arches not being wide enough, so your teeth are not straight. A lot of troubles caused by dental arches not being wide enough. Let's clear out all the dental arch, negative patterns, cellular memory, anything conscious, subconscious, known, unknown. Just as it comes up, just release it, please. We're working on your dental arches. Your dental arches are not wide enough. Your teeth can't be straight. It's hard for the pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus to be balanced. Clear that out. Dental arches also are connected to your skeletal and muscle development, to your posture, to your eyesight, to your hearing. Things get a little tight in there. So we want to release what can be released, clear out any negativity that we can. All with the dental arches. Anywhere where you don't have optimal organ function, hearing function, eyesight function. Anywhere where the dental arches are impacting your pelvis. So you may feel this in your hips. We're releasing and clearing the dental arches. We're working outside of time and space. Changes happen instantly. Stay here in the physical for a couple more minutes. Lots of tingling going on in the mouth, all up in your jaws, in the deep roots of your teeth. Some of you may be feeling this in your pelvis and your hip bones. Lots of activity all throughout your mouth. Maybe a lot of saliva in your mouth. Your tongue may be really thick. As that continues for you, let's work on some patterns, typical patterns of feeling lost, confused. All this kind of is connected to the mouth. Never being satisfied, not feeling good enough. We ask for this clearing now, please. Wherever it sits in our energy bodies, however it sits in the mouth, the teeth, the tongue, the jaws, we ask for releasing, please. Pulling in divine source, working with multidimensional magic. Your guides are with you. Different personality patterns, emotional patterns, mental patterns, specifically as they're connected to your mouth and your teeth. Being told to shut up. Any of that, let's release that. Being misunderstood, not speaking clearly. Not feeling good enough, never feeling satisfied, feeling lost, confused. These patterns will be different for each of you. Nonetheless, we want to release for yourself and everybody in the group field. And however this expresses, whether it's in your genetics, in your personality, in your emotional responses, mostly in your personality patterns, but also how it sits physically in your mouth and teeth. So we're asking to release that, please. Any feelings of lack, not enough life force, uncertainty. And as I call this out, some of you may not feel this in your mouth at all. You may be feeling this in your heart, maybe feeling tingling in your fingers and toes, your nervous system. Just thank your body for holding whatever it's needed to hold, and we're ready to release it now. We don't need the programming, the conditioning, the cellular memory, the genetic, any of that stuff. We don't need it. We're deconditioning, clearing, releasing all the emotions, all the other programs and patterns that impact the health of our mouth. Lack of life force, uncertainty, self-denial, any family patterns of insanity, hate, anger. Lots of anger sits in the mouth, pursed lips, the tight jaws, the impatience, anger at mother, just a lack of balanced mother energies. We ask to release that, harmonize our mouth, harmonize the teeth, harmonize the bacteria. Let's keep releasing these emotions, the patterns, the feelings. So much hurt we spoke through our mouths. Let's energetically clear that out. We're releasing the conditioning, different patterns, personality patterns, emotions, mental looping, all kinds of stuff, subconscious, conscious, connected to your teeth, mouth, your tongue, just the entire function and structure of your mouth. You might be feeling a lot of activity in your heart. Anything we can release connected to our childhood, any poor development of the mouth, which ultimately later contributes to our snoring, kind of an underdeveloped chin, underdeveloped jaw. So a lot of these developmental patterns, whether they're genetic, due to trauma, or just things that you keep bringing in, recycling in lifetime after lifetime. Let's release that now. any muscle dysfunction, cross bites, anything that's used, function and structure that's imbalanced or incorrect for your mouth and teeth. Releasing and clearing all of that now. Let's go to the roots of our teeth. The roots hold a lot of our conflict, genetic information. Let's release any blockages connected to the roots. As we clear out the roots, you may be feeling tension along your neck, shoulders. Working on releasing conditioning in your roots, the roots of your teeth. Your mouth may feel numb by now. The roots hold our genetic information, a lot of conflict, including genetic conflict. As the roots are being deconditioned, let's work through the front teeth on the top and the bottom jaws. Top and bottom jaws. You may be feeling this in your bladder, your uterus, your rectum, the anus. We're releasing that conditioning, the obstructions in the front, top, and bottom teeth. The front teeth are connected to your adrenal glands, pineal pituitary glands. So wherever things are locked, let's release that now, please. Move to your cuspids, your canine teeth on the sides. Release any blocks, obstructions there. Those pointy, sharp teeth are connected to your liver, your eyes. You may feel a little bit of pressure there as blocks are being released. They're also connected to your ovaries, your testes, the lobe of your pituitary. A little bit different for everybody. As those blocks continue, let's go to the sides of your mouth, upper and lower jaw at the same time, your bicuspids. Again, more blockages in your pituitary and your thymus. You may feel this on your left and right breasts. Maybe a little bit of gurgling in your stomach. Maybe some blockage release in your pancreas or your spleen. These are the organs connected to your teeth on the sides of your mouth, the top and bottom jaws. Let's add in those molars, upper jaw, lower jaw, just a little further in the back. Not quite as at your wisdom teeth. So we're blockages in the upper and lower jaws of those back teeth. Your whole mouth has been activated. We have a lot of dental decay back there. It's where we have a lot of the root canals, fillings, dental work, those larger teeth on the sides of our mouths, at the top and the bottom of the jaws. So we're clearing the blocks of the molars. Some of you may feel this in your lungs as these blocks are being cleared. Again, you may feel it in your breast tissues, deeper in your lungs. Molars are connected to your parathyroid, thyroid. All your glands are connected to all the teeth we just activated. We're asking for releasing of blockages. However, they're connected to the teeth, through the teeth, into the organs, into the glands. It'll be different for everybody. Let's move into the wisdom teeth, upper and lower jaw with teeth. You may feel this in your heart. We're releasing all blockages that are ready to go in the wisdom teeth, or in the sockets where you had wisdom teeth, or where you have any misshapen wisdom teeth that are causing distortions on the physical. Let's energetically release what we can. Calling in multidimensional magic, the highest divine source frequencies to help with this healing and releasing of all the blockages. The roots of our teeth, in the actual teeth themselves. Any other Anything else connected to the wisdom teeth specifically? Wisdom teeth are very connected to your endocrine system, your hormones, your glands, your pericardial function, as well as your guts. Your guts are your intestines are very much connected to your wisdom teeth. You're probably feeling a lot of pressure in the back near the jaws, maybe more on one side than the other. We've activated the blockage release in all of your teeth. Some of you may feel it in various joints. Any other damage to your dentin, your enamel, discolorations, any of the teeth. Your teeth hold millions of little microcrystals. Let's call in energies to strengthen the crystals on your enamel. Strengthening the crystals on your enamel, so you won't be as prone to cavities, discoloration, decay. Stimulate some stem cells, strengthen the crystals on your enamel. All the little microcrystals on your teeth hold codes. Let's activate any codes that are ready to be activated in your mouths through the crystals in your teeth. You may have a lot of tingling in your mouth now. We're activating the crystals on the enamel in your teeth. Your teeth are storage centers, warehouses for a lot of codes. So you want to release the blocks in your teeth to allow for these codes to be activated. And as the codes become activated, more and more blockages can be released from the roots of your teeth, from the enamel, and from all parts of your anatomical parts of your teeth. There's a lot of wisdom, a lot of ancient knowledge of your origins, human codes that have been latent. They're ready to be released for you, activated for you. It's happening now. Let's activate the Lalana chakra on the palate of the roof of your mouth. As that chakra center and the back roof of your mouth opens, you may feel a lot of pressure behind your nose. You may feel a little dizzy, lightheaded in your pineal pituitary. It'll pass. Any other latent energies, centers on your hard palate, soft palate, and your tongue. Let's activate these little chakra energy centers on your tongue. So we're activating everything we can in your mouth right now. The tongue, the palate, roof of your mouth, the microcrystal codes in your teeth, and any other codes that can be activated. For some of you, maybe in your jaws, masseters and jaws. So let's stay here for a few minutes as these energies come in. These codes will continue to open and unfold. We're just activating them to unlock information. Spiritual information, evolutionary information, information about your origins, different codes of creation, codes that will allow you to have more enhanced light body, channel more energy, speak nicely, be in better health, have more harmony. That will continue. Let's call in some energetic elements to remineralize your teeth. Let's call in some energetic elements as necessary to help remineralize, harmonize, and balance your mouth. When the minerals come in, I always feel them coming up through my feet, through my legs, kind of filling energetically like a Gaia energy, earthy energy comes in through my feet and kind of goes up, up the calves, up the knees, your thighs, just really filling the body wherever it needs, energetic infusion of different micronutrients and elements. And as that comes in, let's also ask to stimulate our stem cells wherever needed to help optimize and enhance our oral health, the mouth, the teeth, the jaws. Some of you may need to repeat this healing numerous times. Some of you may just need this one healing. It's like a domino, and it sets off healing in other ways. Will vary for all of you. Before we go into an integration, let's call in the energies to assist you wherever you need most, whatever you need most. Dental, emotional, wherever you need it in your mouth. Just a couple. It's different for everybody. Some of you may have aggravations with some implants or dental decay or cavities or chipped teeth. Maybe you're struggling with a dental problem right now with some gingivitis. It'll be different for each of you. Some of you may have some adenoid problems, tonsil problems. Anywhere where your mouth is impaired, maybe your airways, wherever you have a jaw deficiency, where you have obstructions, you can't sleep well, you're grinding your teeth, you're snoring, or you've had bone loss. Any of you that are CPAP users, any healing that you need around the structure and function or alignment with your breathing, where you have the mouth kind of oxygen deficits. Again, it's different for everybody. Anything conscious, subconscious, known and unknown. For yourself and everybody in the group field. Continued release beyond this healing for the emotions, specifically the emotions that get trapped in the mouth and jaws and teeth. Any meridians that are blocked, just really quickly, the heart, small intestines, circulation, sex, endocrine system, spleen, pancreas, stomach, lungs, large intestines, liver, gallbladder, kidneys, bladder. Open all meridian pathways wherever you need it. These chakras that were opened in your mouth will allow for more faith and purity so you can live more like your higher ideal self with confidence, with nice speech. It's like we activated these energetic elixirs in these little energy centers, these pathways, all in the mouth, the tongue, the teeth, the palate. You might start having lucid or more lucid dreams. You might start remembering your dreams. We're always asked to have emotionally and mentally healing dreams before you go to sleep. You don't want to bring down that drama into this realm. So we're asking to speed up the development of certain energy centers in the mouth. Always ask your guides for help before you go to sleep. Ask them to work on you while you are asleep. Show you in your dreams, through your lucid dreams, the changes, the transformations that you're having, the healing with relationships that you're having in that kind of astral dream state. Let's start wrapping it up, calling in divine magic to help with the integration. We did a tremendous amount of transformation in your mouth and teeth over the last week, and most specifically over the last hour. It's very important to integrate these changes, and they will continue for days and weeks to come. It will vary from person to person. For now, we're sitting in that integration energy. It's like a counterclockwise spin of this vortex. We're fully wrapped in divine magic. Some of you may feel it like a vortex around your feet, and then it just spins and expands until it is fully enveloped your whole body, your whole system. Feels like a fuzzy, light, loving, iridescent, magical energy. It's also very thick, dense, filling energy. We'll stay here for the next 5 to 7 minutes. We've gone a little bit over the hour. We're wrapping up now. There's probably lots of tingling going on in the palate and roof of your mouth. You've just activated a number of energy centers there. Lots of tingling, kind of crystalline tingling on your teeth. There's many layers of chakras in your tongue. We've just activated and opened whatever's ready. You can sit with the energies and go deeper. All you have to do is ask for what you need. So much beautiful energy coming through the crown, down the central channel, just spinning and wrapping all around us, individually and for everybody in the group field. You might see a little bit of iridescent kind of sparks here and there. Lots of pressure in the heart, lots of pressure behind the nose, behind the eyes, kind of where your cheekbones are, tucked away under your cheekbones. Your jaws are very stimulated. Saliva should be very stimulated. As we open these energy centers in the mouth, it may evoke some emotion. And for a few days, you'll feel surges of energy flowing from the crown down your central channel, your spine. We ask for continuation of releasing any blockages in our mouth. These energies they'll continue to release in each tooth, in each root, in the jaws, in the bones. That bone releasing is a lot of that genetic, ancient kind of ancestral programming that'll continue. Again, some of you may need to re-listen to this. Just ask your higher self, ask your inner guidance if you need to do that. And for some of you, you just need this one kind of healing. It's like a domino, and it sets off a whole other kind of series of healing that will come your way. It's very different for everybody. If you don't have to drive, I would kind of take it easy today. We really stimulate a lot of your pineal, pituitary, and just everything in your system through the mouth was really stimulated. So you may not want to drive. You may just want to keep it calm, take it easy, peaceful, drink water, over the next few days. Eat fruits and vegetables to help detox your body of any of these kind of pathogens that we burned out. I know, just be kind and gentle with yourself, especially over the next 72 hours. Your system will still be very, very stimulated in different ways for each of you. If you need help, you're always welcome to send me a message and I'll work with you. But the group field is always here. So you can always, with your intention, plug into the group field and just ask more of these kind of healthy mouth, tooth, tongue, lips, energies to come in and keep working on you individually. The healing is not over just because the hour session finishes. Just like the healing didn't start just because we started the healing session an hour ago. Highly intelligent energies, they're programmable. Just another minute of the integration. There's lots of buzzing going on still in the ears, stimulation in the nervous system. Your hands and feet may feel very buzzy and electric. Remember, we opened those detox pathways through the feet and hands. And your mouth is very much activated right now. You may feel like you need to floss or just swish with a lot of water. Maybe eat some juicy fruits, melons, citrus over the next few days. Some of you may be ready to schedule an appointment with your dentist for a nice checkup, a deep cleaning. Some of you may have gotten some insight to the root, to the genesis of some of your health problems as they're connected to your mouth. Some of your family health problems. Oftentimes when you have a hormonal imbalance, hormonal deficiencies, that's when your ears will ring. You'll have really locked tight jaws. You may have burning in your mouth, burning in your tongue. That's usually, if it's not trauma, it's usually from a hormone imbalance, hormone deficiency. So you may want to get that checked out if that's a health concern that you've been struggling with. Lots of tingles going on. For those of you that need to get going, thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you in 2 weeks. We will do a medicine detox. So different medicines for you. For some of you, it might be inoculations, vaccinations. Some of you, it may be just the negative impact or unintended side effects of medications that you or your loved ones have used over the years. Sometimes we take a medication for migraines, but then it really does a number on our liver. So we're going to spend an hour in 2 Saturdays. We're going to spend an hour work detoxing the actual physical body of any harmful effect that any medication, prescriptions, drugs, vaccines, etc., has had on your system. Some of you may be some heavy metal toxicity. It might be just the acids that build up in the body from taking prescriptions for a very long time. Women, if you've been on birth control and other hormone replacement therapy, that tends to, over time have some potentially negative side effects. So we're just going to clear that out for about a half an hour and then spend the last probably 15-20 minutes clearing out all the COVID fear. A lot of this kind of fear around the vaccine, fear around COVID, it's created this whole kind of matrix realm of fear. And we're all plugged into it through things that we hear on the news and constant bombardment of the latest, Delta virus, the Lambda, the COVID vaccines, the confusion, and all of that. So we're going to unwind that and kind of unhook from that and put protective shields around us from the angelic realm. So that's happening in 2 weekends. Next weekend we're off, and then the weekend after that we'll do the medication detox. I was going to call it a vaccine detox, but again, it's too controversial. So we're just going to have Dawn and I will put invites up on Facebook and YouTube that will say medication detox. So, and again, how you want to use it is up to you. Some of you may be concerned about, the harmful impact of your COVID vaccines. Some of you may just have other medications and other kind of chemicals that you've ingested that you'd like to detoxify from your system. So that's coming up. And then after that, at the beginning of September, we have the spine. And we're doing the spine first because we need to release obstructions, decondition the spine. We're going to go through every single in order to get us ready for the building the light body healing, which will come at the end of September. So let's clear out what we can at the beginning of September with the spine, the nervous system, and then towards late September, I think it's on the 24th or 25th. The invite is not out for that one yet, but it will be all about activating and building the light body because, you just become a better channel. You're more sensory, you're more present, aware, healthier, everything. Having a strong light body is just keeps us at a very high vibration, keeps us out of, kind of more difficult relationships and other things. So I'm really looking forward to the healing session for this group at the end of September. So anyway, okay, the energies are going to keep working with you absolutely over the next 72 hours. But for now, they're going to keep integrating you over the next few days. Again, if you need to do more work, Dawn will post this healing to YouTube. So you're welcome to listen to it as you want, as many times as you would like. You can share it with, friends and people that are into energy healing. And again, for some of you, this may have just been, like I said, like the first domino. It just opens something up in you, and you can take your healing path for your mouth and your oral care in a whole new direction. So we combined a little bit of physical and some spiritual activation in here as well. I'd love for you to stay. I'd love for you to write in the chat room the experiences that you had. We all love hearing and sharing, all these amazing things that people see and feel. And I'm still tingling everywhere. So we're very, very activated. And anyway, so I'll stop. And Dawn, thank you for recording. And all of you, thank you for coming. I hope to see you in a couple of weeks.